Welcome to Books in Sum, your go-to for bite-sized book summaries.
The Mathematics of Love by Hannah Fry. Mathematician Hannah Fry's book Book Bites explores the beautiful patterns of romance, from the odds of finding the one to the way game theory reveals the best pickup strategy. She also reveals what alien civilizations have to do with the one, what bidding can teach us about dating, and why 37% is the magic number. Peter Backus, a discouraged bachelor, went so far as to prove that there were more intelligent alien civilizations out there than there were potential girlfriends for him, based on calculations led by the following question. How many women live near me? How many are likely to be of the right age range? How many single? How many have a university degree? How many attractive? How many am I likely to get along well with? And how many find me attractive? This left Backus with just 26 women to date, while scientists currently estimate there to be around 10,000 intelligent alien civilizations in our galaxy. If Backus had been a tad less picky and relaxed his criteria a little, he would have had a substantially larger pool of potential partners. The most important details in this book are that the golden ratio is not linked to beauty, and that there are other mathematical concepts that do seem to be connected to beauty. The golden ratio is a number approximately equal to 1.61803399 and is usually denoted by the Greek letter phi or ph. Additionally, facial symmetry is also an important factor for attractiveness, and people with more symmetrical faces consistently score highly on attractiveness surveys. Finally, researchers have long known that overlaying images of numerous faces from a given ethnic group leads to an average face that is widely considered attractive. This suggests that when looking for a partner, we tend to be averse to unusual face shapes as they may indicate a genetic mutation that we don't want to pass on to our offspring. Mathematics suggests that it is not always best to go for the most attractive person at a party, but rather to approach the person you are most attracted to. John Nash's theory of equilibrium states that if all went for the blonde, they would block one another, resulting in none of them going to bed with her. However, if none of them approached the blonde woman, they wouldn't get in each other's way and they wouldn't insult the other women by making them feel like second choice. If you start at the top of the list of people you'd like to hook up with and work your way down, you will end up with the best possible person who accepts your advances. While if you sit and wait for people to talk to you, you will wind up with the least preferable person who approaches you. Dating websites apply algorithms to calculate how compatible people are with one another, but algorithms cannot accurately predict compatibility. OkCupid is a free site founded by mathematicians and is based on a particularly elegant algorithm that generates a score to determine compatibility. Game theory is a mathematical approach to understanding how men can persuade women to have sex with them and why complacent women don't get married. The key ingredients are responses to a questionnaire, the responses you'd like a partner to give, and how important each question is to you. 2 fictional characters, Harry and Hermione, and 2 questions. Do you like Quidditch? And are you good at defeating dark wizards? The algorithm calculates how good a match Hermione is for Harry as follows. Say Harry answered the first question yes and rated it as a little important. If Hermione responded to the second question with no, she would then get 0 out of 100 possible points for that question. Harry's total match percentage for Hermione would then be divided by equals 10 110th equals 9.1%. Game theory applies best to men with only one thing on their mind, so if you meet someone and sparks are flying, try game theory. Game theory suggests that when seeking a partner, women should choose gifts that have a high value but have to be shared to have meaning. Dating can be seen as the mathematical equivalent of auctions, where the strong bidder has the highest chance of winning the man. Additionally, the number of sexual partners we have is not random, and mathematics can give us an insight into the spread of sexually transmitted diseases. The power law distribution is a great way to understand this, as most people on Twitter have approximately the same number of followers, but some have a huge number. Mathematics can help us understand how sexually transmitted diseases are spread by showing that those with a high number of sexual partners create focus points in the sexual network. This can be used to anticipate the spread of epidemics. The optimal stopping theory states that if you're destined to date 10 people over your lifetime, you have the highest chance of finding the one if you reject your first 4 partners. If more partners are on the cards, the likelihood of Mr. or Miss Right turning up in your life is 38.42%. However, this calculation has a flaw. Unless you're a member of the English royal family in the 1,500 seconds, your potential suitors won't be patiently waiting outside your chamber ready to be courted. Mathematics can help you optimize your wedding planning by predicting the number of people who will attend your wedding. To do this, list all potential invitees who are grouped as couples or family. Decide how likely it is that each group will show up if they were invited. Multiply the second column by the third column. and keep a running total of the expected number of guests in a fifth column. This system can help you invite the right number of people to your wedding, thus alleviating one of the biggest headaches of wedding planning. Psychologist John Gottman and mathematician James Murray have developed a formula for predicting how positively or negatively marriage partners will behave when it's their turn to speak or act in a conversation. Gottman's scoring system was surprisingly accurate, predicting divorces with up to 90% accuracy. Murray came up with two similar formulas for the husband and wife, which allow us to calculate how positive or negative the husband and the wife will be in the next thing they say. The wife's response depends on her general mood, her mood when she is with her husband, and the influence her husband has on her. The key message in this book is that mathematics can help us understand the mysteries of love and give us the best chance of finding the one we want. Murray's equations can be used to determine when a husband is sufficiently negative to tip the mood of his wife, resulting in a likely breakup. Actionable advice is to make them loathe you or love you when selecting their online dating profile pictures, and to play up to whatever makes you different. Statistical analysis has shown that people who elicit polarizing opinions about their looks end up being more popular on internet dating sites than people whom everyone agrees is just quite cute.
We hope you found this summary helpful in your listening journey. If you're interested in diving deeper into the topic or getting your hands on the whole book, be sure to check the description below where we've included links to the book and other related products that may be useful to you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated on our latest book summaries. And feel free to leave a comment with any suggestions or requests for books you'd like us to cover. Thanks again for tuning in and happy listening.